In addition to finding moments that forces make about points in 2D problems, we can also use this to figure out moments that forces make about points in 3D problems. Now, in 3D problems, we need a slightly different version of the equation. We need to say the moment about some point, and I'm going to say point O, is going to be equal to some position vector r crossed with f. And now let's define these 2 points. So r is going to be a position vector that points from the point you want to take the moment about to the force. And it's important to remember which way it points. So it points from the point to the force. And f right here is going to be the force. So in this problem, what I have is I'm looking to determine the moment of the 3D force about point O. If I use this definition, I'm going to point from O to A, and right here, this is going to be my vector, position vector R, OA. And I can rewrite this equation slightly, and I can say that the moment about point O is equal to the position vector R, OA, cross product with my force, and I have my force. Now, when you're doing this cross product, it's very important to remember the order of the terms. So R cross F is not the same as F cross R. So I'm going to put a little note here. The F cross R, do not do this. Put this in white so you can still see it. Do not do this. You will not get the same answer because it's a cross product with vectors. All right, so now that we have the equation for the moment, now let's define our different vectors. First, where is point O? Well, point O is right at the origin, so point O is at point 0, 0, 0. Where is point A? Point A is, well, I need to go 3 in the X. I need to pay attention to where my Y and my Z are. Y is pointing up, so I need to go down 6, so minus 6. And then I have to go 5 in the Z direction, so I'm at 3, 6, 5. So this position vector ROA is going to be equal to the point A minus this point O. And this is going to be equal to 3i minus 6j plus 5k. And this right here has a unit of meters. All right, now I need to define what my force vector is. Well, I'm defining my force vector, and this is actually given in the problem. So my force vector is equal to 2i plus 3j minus 4k, and this has a unit of newtons. So that part was easy. Now I need to actually take the cross product. When I take the cross product, in this video, I'm going to show you one way of doing it. I'm going to make another video where I show you another way to take the cross product. But this is the way I teach first. I say we create a 3x3 matrix. This is going to be the moment about O. It's going to be, we're going to write I, we're going to write J, we're going to write K. This next row right here is going to be our position vector, ROA. So this position vector is 3i, minus 6j, and 5k. All right, and this last row is going to be our force vector, and we know our force is 2i, 3j, minus 4k. And now I'm just going to get rid of these so we don't make any mistakes, because we're not actually multiplying anything. And I'm going to duplicate this 3 times for visual, so we can visually see what's happening. Now, the next step is I'm going to cross the first row, first column off, and I have a nice little 2x2 matrix that's left. I'm going to take the determinant of this 2x2 matrix. So I'm going to say this is minus 6 times minus 4 minus 5 times 3. And this has an I component, right? I'm going to take these terms and I'm going to subtract these terms. That's how you take a determinant of a 2x2 matrix. Now, when we do this next matrix, we need to remember to subtract this term off. Okay, so now we cross out the first row and cross out the second column. We're going to figure out our j component. Now we also, again, have a nice little 2x2 matrix. So we're going to say 3 times minus 4 minus 5 times 2. And this is a j component. And then in this last one, we're going to cross out the first row. We're going to cross out the last column, and we're going to be figuring out our k component. So again, nice little 2x2 matrix. We're going to have 3 times 3 minus a minus 6 times a 2. Be careful with negative signs, because if you miss a negative sign, it will mess everything up. And this is a k component. Okay, so now let's simplify this. This is 24 minus 15i. Then we have a minus. We have a minus 12 minus, let me get rid of these parentheses, but minus 12 minus 10j, and then plus 9 plus 12k. All right, and then we know the moment about O, we're going to get our answer is going to be, this is 9i. This is a minus 22 with that minus sign is plus 22. Plus 22j, plus 21k, and our units are going to be Newton meters. If this video helped you learn about how to take a force about a point in 3D space, please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. It will help this video find other people more easily who might be struggling with the same topic that you were. Thanks.